Good morning. Uh, Today we are going to uh, discuss, as you have seen the title for my page for this live program is self-management. And through what is that we will discuss in detail about the meanings of self-management and to self-respect and self-love. As you are all aware of that, my name is Dr. Najeeb Ahmad Rumi. I'm a medical doctor with specialty in public health, lifestyle management, and mind well-being. So, self-management is because management is how you are going to manage, how you are going to organize things. This is management. Because most important thing in our life is about our life. The most precious gift which has been given to all of the human being is their health and well-being. Well-being is that you are happy, you're healthy with your, because as I have discussed before in my previous lectures, previous talks about various dimensions of health. So I'm not going to use today, but only to refresh the viewers about what is the dimensions, because there are various dimensions: our physical health dimensions, social health dimension, mental health, and spiritual health dimensions. So mental health dimension is all about how, because everything is, as I have mentioned, is here, how you're going to manage your life, your stress, your problems, and when you are happy, then even then, how you can manage your happiness, how you can manage your wellness. It's based on your selflessness, not being selfish. When we are happy, both emotions are happy, or we are unhappy. So we have to make a balance between happiness and sadness. So in this way, self-management is all about how we are going to manage our life, daily life, in a particular way, in an appropriate way. So self-management is because lots of things are going on with everybody, and because when do you have fixed ideations, fixed perception about the things, then you won't be in a better positions to go for it. Repeatedly you are having lots of problems, over and over again you're doing the same things, because everything is here. It might be due to grooming, it might be childhood experiences, it might be due to culture, it might be due to, you can name it. But when you start thinking about the problems and their solutions, then you can have lots of good avenues, ways how to get rid of the repeated thoughts. Because sometimes we are depressed, stressed, and we even don't like ourselves. We start hating ourselves. We are not going to take care of ourselves. We are not going to take care of ourselves. So in that way, we won't be in a better positions to take care, because it's a gift of giving. If you are a believer, if you are practicing gift of Allah, gift of whatsoever your religious belief is. If you are non-religious, if you don't believe in any religions, even then, it's a precious thing. What is that precious thing? Is your soul inside of your body. So you have to manage when you have something and how much rating and how much value you are going to take of your life. If you believe that life is precious, then accordingly you are taking care of your life. If you believe that it's meaningless, it's not value because I'm here just for nothing, then you're not going to give value to your life, because first you have to be clarified about the things, whether you have some meanings of your life or it is meaningless, because all of the creatures will come here and there is some meanings of it. Although we have been suffering with deprivations, with injustice, with political, victimizations, with the socio-economical crisis. There are ups and downs, but keep one thing in your mind. As I have mentioned in my descriptions, if you go through my description of this talk, because I have mentioned the only person that can heal and harm you is yourself. Then you have to respect yourself. When you are in more problem, you have to manage yourself. What is your meaning of your life? Because we are here with a short duration of time, then it is meaningful life. If you don't have meanings, then you have to give meanings to your life. What is that meanings? Is facilitate yourself in different ways. Resources, if there's shortage of material, if there's shortage of economics, money, then you have to realize what you can do, what is helpful for you. You can go up to certain extent. You can't go beyond that limit. When you will go, your mind and brain will not accept it. Then what would be the end result? Your next, you will not take care of yourself. You will be ignorant and you will be, you know, in a negative positions. Negative mind will be. So behave, make your life meaningful. Enjoy it with your sorrow, with your grievances, with your, if you have some meaning in your life, then you can change. This is never ever too late. Age is whatsoever your color, whatsoever your religious belief or no belief, whatsoever your culture, you can name it. Because I believe that 8 billion people on this globe, they have valid and valid life meaningful. I use the word MPH. Make your life M for meaningful, P for purposeful, and H for helpful. The only person that can heal or harm you is you yourself. So think in that way, because you have to change the narrative of your life. Because now, before, if you are not facilitator, if you are problematic for yourself, then now you have to change the narrative, write it down. From today, I'll take care of myself. Then you can learn these experiences which you wouldn't learn from your past. Because past is not a place to live. Past is only for the references, not to repeat the things. mistakes over and over again. So we have to use the past as a reference, not to repeat the bitter experiences in your life. Change your narrative, write it down, because now you are helper, you are healer of your body, of your mind, of your thoughts. Take control of your emotions into your hand. Self management, how to manage your life. Take well care of yourself. Like, as for instance, if you have some valuable device or valuable gift, a valuable thing in your life, and you have bought it uh, for you know for giving money or whatsoever your is, then you are extraordinarily vigilant about maintaining that device. First, uh, you have to go through the literature, the leaflets about how to use this device. Then you are taking care of those things. You are extraordinarily vigilant about the things. So, in terms of operating that device, in terms of switched, when you are going to switch it on, switch it off, you just clean, make it tidy, and all the time you are going to take care of that. Similarly, this life is very precious. It's a gift for you. So you have to respect yourself and how to operate that, because it's here. We can learn from each other. We can learn from the universe. We can learn from even birds, animals, even how much they are taking care of even their, uh, you know, themselves and their, their populations and their species. They are very, they never ever fight with each other, although when they are in a balance, they live together in a groups. So similarly, because we are very precious species, human being. So rewrite it that from today I will take care of myself. I will take care of them. You can take care of others. So first of all, you have to manage your anger. You have to manage if you are annoyed, if you are angry, if you are stressed, if you are depressed. Saying something is very difficult. But when you are practicing, when you are doing something in practice, for that you don't need any knowledge. You don't need any trainings, because everything is here. When you have capacity to think, you have ability to think, because then your active mind will be will be operating, will be working. If you start thinking other way around, that life is meaningless, there's no purpose in your life. Only we come here for the few periods of for the short duration of time, and then we will die. No, every person's they have meanings, they have purpose. But if you are being faced troubles, deprivations, poverty, and that thing is not up to your hand, it's not your fault, someone else's fault, then wait, a good time will come here right now. But then you can improve your quality of life through self management, talking to yourself, sharing with your friends in a pragmatic and positive way, not in an aggressive mode, aggressive way. When you think that life is meaningless, purposeless, because you have been deprived all of the basic human rights for everyone, for 8 billion people, they have the basic human rights. So a day will come. Try to be a positive contributor, constructive contributors, instead of negative contributor. Because all over the globe, if somebody is negative, then he or she is spreading negativity. Don't don't make comparison with others because oh, what the other people they are negative and they did bad things and they are well off and they are just in a better positions. They have each and everything. No, because you are different from others. Try to be self-love, self-kind, self-compassionate, self-respectful. Then you can change with you are in that phase in that trance. Then the flow of positivity will come. You will feel a peak experiences. So try to help yourself. Try to uh, ease yourself in order to get rid of, in order to avoid disease. Disease is not only your physical ailment is disease, but your mental ailment, mental, emotional ailment, spiritual disease is a form of disease. So is when you are going to manage things in an appropriate way, in a positive way, self-respect, self-love, self-care. So whatsoever your means of life, if you are lack of means, lack of resources, then you are more vulnerable. You are more uh, in a positions to be victimized, to self neglect, to to start self harming yourself. Then at the end of the day, when you are in that state of mind, then you don't care about others. You will be in a negative positions to contribute negative energy all over the globe. So help yourself, manage your problems in a very positive way. Sit down. If you don't have place, go to the park, go to somewhere, sit down. Just don't think about uh, the deficiency, about lacking of the things. Think about abundance of things. What is that abundance? More and more oxygen. We are breathing. The most precious thing, which is we are breathing without any device, without any ventilator. God forbidden if somebody is having a problem with asthma or with any ailment and he or she is on ventilator, then you can ask from the patient what is precious for them is oxygen, which is being supplied free of charges. We are not going to give money for, because most important fuel and uh, source energy is our oxygen supply, which is free. Fluently we are inhaling, we are breathing. So be thankful to that energy. And then water, of course, water is important. So in that way, when you start thinking about the abundance, about the lack of resources, then you will be down. Then you will start comparison yourself with others. Because when you are vulnerable, when you have problems with your life, even then you have to think more positive about yourself. Then you can change the narrative. Because ideations, your idea, what is your idea, what is your meaning in your life? If it is meaningful, then you can change. So in that way, you can help yourself through yoga, through mindfulness, Sit back, relax, try to facilitate yourself, try to help yourself through self love, self care, self compassion. So, in that way, you will be a changed person. You will be, you will feel that, oh, it's a peak, some positive energy is coming into your body, into your soul, into your mind. You're breathing, you are more energetic, you are more, happy instead of lack of things, because lots of people they are being deprived socially, economically. So, but that's not your fault. That is the fault, overall fault of few human beings who I think they may have problem with severe mental health issues like criminal psychopathy. Criminal psychopath, they took control of all of the resources, and at the end of the day, the rest of the majority of the people they are suffering. The basic human rights is that all of the resources and are being given to all of the human being. So you try to think positively, pragmatically, practically, and then you can change the narrative. Then you can manage yourself, your emotion, your anger, your frustrations, because trust yourself. Through self trust, self respect, self esteem, then you can change. Then you can improve your values, improve your potentialities. So write it down. Change can happen inside of you. Like outer change, if you break, if and as for instance, egg is broken from outside, there is end of life. If egg is being broken inside, then there is life, because then it's inside the egg, and birds will come, or human beings, you know, is the end product of the sperm and eggs. So positive thoughts can overpower negative thoughts. When when you think that life is meaningful, life is purposeful, then in that way you can be a changed person. You can manage yourself, you can manage your emotions. It's a balanced life. Think about it, and then in the next lectures, next talk, we will talk about, and just share and describe, and uh, if you have something to ask, my number is on my descriptions. Subscribe it, and take well care of yourself. And if you have any questions, my WhatsApp number and my email is there. We can talk and discuss about the issues and how to manage our problem. What is self management? How to change our life through our positive mind here, not through anything else, not through knowledge. Not although knowledge is very important, but everything is here. When you discuss with your positive friends, with your near or dear, then you can be a changed person. Take well care of yourself, and we will have next discussions next time. Take care. Bye bye.